to suffer, Narayanus! Stop! You have my thanks, friend.
Rulanir didn't deserve that. No one does. He was the school's blade master, a fellow instructor. Rulanir was an old friend, and my husband knew that whatever pain he inflicted on Rulanir, I would regret. Your determination gives me hope. I resigned myself to the pain a long time ago. You'll find the last frag... A powerful lich guards the last fragment, plucked out of history and summoned by my husband. He's ravaging the soul of one of my students. I would die again to help that student, but I can't. Please, save him if you can.
It's true. I don't know what you see in him. You realize in the grand scheme of your marriage, he's the one who wins.
I will take that as a compliment, Rulanir. But look around. Look what he helped me to build. The Agia Rel and its students are more beautiful than I ever dreamed. How can you doubt his character?
That is not a reason to love someone.
He was my husband before we built the school, Rulanir. And it's not like you haven't gained from his work. am ever grateful. Thank you for freeing me. For freeing Feindor. Our tormentors washed him in fire during the day, and he slept only to face the same all over again. I hope that he can rest easy now. I did not dare to hope you would make it this far, but your abilities have been astonishing. The pieces of my soul are free, though my husband left 2 Daedric minions, Elambris Aethor and Elambris Zavan, to prevent the shards from reuniting. The Daedra maintain spells that will keep the shards from ever merging, my soul from reforming. My husband meant for my pain to be the likes of torture and yes, if you are willing to face them. Defeating those Daedra will... I never hoped that I would ever be free, but I thank you for unbinding this fragment of my soul. You've helped a student of mine. I was fond of him. He was the opposite. He was the unruly son of a noble Altmer family, and he resented me and everyone here. But he had an instinctual magical... He became the greatest mage the Aegir Rel ever produced. Better than my husband, said the Altmeri diplomats. Do you feel that?
The others are returning!
I don't know where you found your new friends, Arlenway, but they don't seem to fear death. It's admirable.
They can speak to that better than I, but they've bested my husband's minions. We owe them everything.
Indeed. By the Empyrean light! I didn't know Narayaneth had tortured so many of us. That whoreson dog.
Easy, Feindor. He'll pay when the time comes. But we don't want you rushing off to die. Again.
Our friends killed his Daedric pets. He may come looking for us, and we need to be ready.
I should have seen him coming. Narayaneth, I mean. I don't care what spells the Daedra gave him. A blade between his eyes. I should have stopped him when I could. But I'm glad you did, for all our sakes.
Narayaneth's fire wasn't so bad after a time. My anger burned brighter.
Narayaneth will hear from me before I leave this plane, and he won't like what I have to say. I have an incendiary vernacular.
You've done the impossible. I've seen those Daedric fiends flay the souls of my friends with but a word. Your power must be immense, dwarfed only by your generosity. The shards have merged and my soul is whole once more. Give you my gratitude. The Daedra drove Narayaneth to do this, I know it. I would leave this plane, but I cannot, knowing Narayaneth is still out there. He may return, and on that day, I will do everything I can to free him from Daedric influence. You have freed not only my soul, but the souls of all the students caught in my husband's attack. Your actions right a wrong that was long overdue. My husband and I met as adventurers. We founded this school to teach practical sorcery and use of arms as survival skills. The world can be a dangerous place, and we wanted to give our students the means to tame it, like we did, had I known. Had I known what my husband would ultimately become, and what he would do to this school and his students, I would never have built it. In a way, I gave the Daedra all those lives, years of torment out of something that should have been wonderful. There were a great many, but they've all been freed now. The ones you saw, Feindor, Rulonir, Ankanath, myself, we were the ones he most despised. The others were trapped within the walls to bear witness.